We have spent 2 whole days rearranging our room, and I'm not sure how much you can see because I'm here and the camera's there, but we got like a new headboard and got some cool ass tapestries above me, so ta-da, new area. Hello guys, I hope you're all doing wonderful on this wet and gloomy day. We've been here where I live, we've been having a wet gloomy day for like the past 5 days, but I'm so over it. But anyways, I wanted to sit down. The last couple videos I've done were makeup related, so I wanted to sit down and do a real talk / rant session because something came up and I tell you all of my annoyances with it, and then it'll be going in the wind because that's the way it works, right? Right? Alright. I'm going to go ahead and take a drink of this water. Oh, tasty. Yummy. Don't you just love it when you're wearing lipstick and you take a drink and then get lipstick all over your water bottle? Lovely. So, the thing I would like to get off my chest is about living in close quarters with other people. Now, I have been working on my anger, so I don't get as mad about things that used to make me really mad. One of my pet peeves in life is just inconsiderates for other people. I cannot stand it when I feel like people are just like blatantly being inconsiderate, thinking of only themselves. So let me just explain this in short because there's a huge story that goes with this that I'm not going to share because it's just, we don't need to. We don't need to rehash all of that. So anyways, we have newish neighbors. Whatever. We've never had any neighbors living underneath us since we've lived in this apartment. We dealt with neighbors in a different apartment and some noise issues, but we had never had neighbors living in this apartment. We got new neighbors. There isn't a proper ceiling in their apartment, therefore the sound was coming up through the floor, really like everything. We could hear everything. I was trying to think of a good way to word that, but so basically we were having some issues, but back in our room it wasn't quite so bad, so it wasn't an issue. Well, then it became an issue back in our room where Vinny was working and getting woke up at the time I was not working. So we talked to them, let him know his schedule, where our bedroom was, blah blah blah, fast forward. So one of the things that they're doing in their apartment is of course putting up a ceiling, which whatever. But, and here's where we're starting to have some problems, the lovely humans that live beneath us, I don't think work. I don't know because I don't know them that well, but I'm in the building a lot and I don't think that they work. At least not like a leave your home type of job, okay? So I don't think they have to be anywhere at any certain time. So they just work at whatever hour is convenient for them, which seems to be 9:30 and on. And I understand that you're not going out and working, you don't have to be anywhere, but I do, motherfuckers, and other people in the building do, and it's just rude and inconsiderate. Oh, also, if my brows look a little bit dark and menacing, don't be alarmed. I used a darker brow pencil today than I normally do, and I don't know how I feel about them. Let me know in the comments what you think of the like super strong brow Jenny. Mwah. Anyways, so the problem is that when I went back to work, I worked a lot. This last season was our like super busy season, baseball season, all of that. So I was working like some like 12, 13, 14-hour days. I'd go from 8 o'clock in the morning to 10 o'clock at night, like non-stop. And I was getting woke up, and I was getting like, they'd drill one board into the ceiling, and then I'd fall back asleep, and then they'd do another one, and I'm just like, dude, I'm done. So I wrote a note. I left my number. It was very nice. I was very heated about the issue, but the next morning, sat down, I wrote a letter explaining that I was working this many hours. I was working Monday through Saturday, like I was only getting Sundays off, and you know, this girl needs her beauty sleep, okay? Mama needs some beauty sleep. So, left a note with my number. Okay, they didn't even get the note until super late in the afternoon, and the only reason I know that is because I taped it to their door, because I didn't know what else to do. And they never said anything to me about it, and then just continued to be noisy. So I'm like, no. So then I talked to my landlord, and he goes and talks to them. And they're still, like, to this day, continuing to have construction in the middle of the night. Now, it's not as bad since our landlord went and talked to them, but I'm just like, it's one thing if you're being loud and you don't realize you're bothering other people, but by the time somebody's told you like 5 times, hey, you're waking me up on a regular basis, could you please not be so inconsiderate? Like, thank you. Like, how am I supposed to function as an adult and be mature and not freak out on you and want to like hit you with another motherfucker if you're gonna just ignore my trying to be nice and adult and rational and just continue to be an asshole? Like, I realize that living in an apartment is frustrating because everyone's on different schedules. Like, I get that. And like, but I try to be considerate. Like, I don't fucking film a really loud like video at 3 o'clock in the morning. So bitch, whatever you're doing on your apartment, stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. It is not as important as my beauty sleep, I promise you. Maybe it is, I don't know. But still, like, if you're living in an apartment situation, just keep your shit down. Keep that shit down. Anyways, I guess like the real like moral of the story here is just like be considerate of other people living around you. Like, and this happened a week or so ago. I posted on Facebook that I'd be making a rant video about this, but like it just grates at my gears. Like, if your neighbor lets you know that like you're keeping them awake, like you're an asshole if you continue to just keep them awake, because man, it sucks not getting any sleep and then having to be a grown-up the next morning and like fucking go to work just because someone beneath you decided that their schedule was gonna just be more important than yours. I don't know how to word any of this. I'm very frustrated. I'm very, very frustrated. If any of you have suggestions on what I should do, please let me know in the comments, because I'm not really sure how to handle this situation. I'm currently on a break from work right now, again, just because of our seasons. And so I don't have anywhere to be, but that doesn't mean I always want to be woke up at night, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just not really sure how to go about this situation anymore. Like, I've talked to them in person, I've left a note, I've talked to our landlord a million times. What would you do? I'm at a loss for words. Ugh. 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 The end of the video, and I guess this is going to be a really short one, but I got out all of my anger and frustration, and please be considerate of other people. I love you, and mwah, goodbye.